Hi, hello, and welcome. We're back. This is second episode of Terra Invicta, getting through this with the Resistance tutorial on for us, because I remain a dummy, and this game remains very difficult. So we're going to try our best to muddle our way through, much like what's going on here, which is, not what you want to see in the world. But picking up where we left off, I realized I abruptly ended the last one. My daughter came in, had some stuff to do. The video was running a little bit long, as these episodes will do. I honestly thought, you know what, episode 1, I'll probably get to June. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, sorry about that. Let's finish doing this turn, because we have Brian going in and doing Estonia stuff.
What's the op?
You are a real guy. Can you do Russia? You can do Canada, probably. Because if we don't take it, someone else will. Also, Mexico is an option. More borders for Russia before taking it. We could take Finland. It's pretty easy. It's not a bad one to sit on for a little bit. In a union, though, I'm pro-union, but if you're my union, we're gonna have you go probably just straight into Russia then. How much? Ugh, I don't like it. No, okay. We'll wait a little bit on that. Speaking of waiting, have I checked for orgs? I have, right? And level ups? Nope, level up. Tyler, my man. What are you going to go with here, pal? You're the temp, so I just pump persuasion because that's all you're going to do for us. I would normally give him actually giving him some admin? No. He's not getting any of my orgs. He doesn't deserve them. He doesn't deserve this one. I can send him off to sabotage a facility. Alright. Let us get back to our global map here. So we're gonna have you go into Finland, like I said, yeah? Yeah, I hope so.
Taking control.
Conwyn, probably also into Finland.
What's the op?
And Tyler, what do you think about a trip to Finland? Or would you rather give Latvia a chance? Yeah. Okay, so see, if I go to Russia, control points and neighbors, I have 1. I believe every control point, as it says, is 1. So Finland will give me 3. Well, but that's not true, because we have Mongolia, which has 2 control points, right? Yeah. Maybe each one's worth a half? I'm not really sure how the math works out. So I don't know if it's better to get 3 in one country or spread it out, but Georgia is on my mind. That's Latvia, though. Georgia's still on my mind while we go to Latvia. Priorities.
A nation's priorities determine
okay, so yeah, this is what I went over in the previous episode.
As we gain control points in a nation, we can direct more of its
It's how you could spend your GDP and make your countries do the things that you want them to do for you. Whether that's building nukes. Also, taking Ukraine first, that's a bold move, Academy. I don't know what your plan is, but that's bold. We've not met them yet, I don't think.
The teaches that in the creation of heaven and earth, a wise people may find the signs of Allah. Let us heed those words and join together as we take our search into the stars.
Exodus, yeah, we haven't met them either. So the Academy and Exodus are the 2 other factions on the board that have decided to remain in the shadows.
We've got our people in place.
Finland. Is this what Finland looks like? Maybe.
We were unable to establish
And you
control.
failed, of course,
Our
Tyler.
presence is growing.
Look, everyone else did their job.
We were unable to establish
Then you 2 Tylers came along. Alright. You'll fix that. Research. We are not alone, tech. We will. We will. We'll get there. Let me finish getting audience done, and then I will, get out of here. And then I will research what you want me to research, game. Alright. Plans for this round. Go to our council. Go to recruiting. Alright. I think it's monthly they change the pool here, because Tyler is going to get kicked out. Probably before we get a 5th member. I just can't stand this guy. Alright, you try and do Estonia again.
Taking control.
So Finland's done. Alright, let's actually set Finland... Oh, it's not done. Let's still set it to where we want it to be. Which is not building atomic weapons. Or building army or military. Building a boost mission... hold on. Now I'm thinking, is this a country I'm going to take long term? And the answer is probably no. I think I could just play the entire game, not nation building, with the US and its conglomerate and China and its conglomerate. The EU, I can let the other factions kind of fight over this. So I don't care about boosting anything that makes your country better. I'm sorry. It's a harsh time out there. So no funding. Spoils are good. I can't oh, and unity. So they like us, and it makes it harder for our allies, or enemies, to get in there. But that's too much. That's too much. Is this too much? Probably. I've learned not to spend too much time on this menu. I used to really, like, think hard about where to put the pips and how much is going to roll over, what percent I'm going to get. These things go out to, like, the triple, quadruple digits. And you can kind of just, like, set it and see what happens, and if you notice a trend of something going down, focus on it. These turns last long enough. Take Finland.
We'll bring this nation to
Oh, maybe you should... No, you should do something better with your time. Finish Latvia with this guy. This is not a start I've ever done before, guys. Like, I have a feeling, a bad feeling, that someone's going to get into Canada and Mexico before us. That's going to make me sad. But I've really got to get Russia for reasons. I mean, it's not even a ton of boosts compared to the US. So, like, doing all of this and delaying the US actually hurts us in the long run. But I think I'm going to do it just because I haven't done it before. Okay. You can grab a point in Belarus, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Let's spread out our wealth here. Just one.
Bringing them on board.
At your service.
It's going to be a bit before we get the US anyway. But I'm worried about losing Canada. Mexico is just one coup away from joining us. Brian. I had such high hopes for you. Yeah, I guess I'll have you try and get the second point in Latvia. Just go on a big consolidation blitz right now. Let's go. Climate labs. Okay. I think that's going to be good for us in the future. So we'll grab a climate lab. Select advisory team. We now appoint our faction's chief advisors. Economic development increases our national investment points to economy. And again, this is all game-wide. And these actually do matter enough. They're stronger than the previous one we had. Found space and boost. Military build army. welfare knowledge. I usually take this one. But I think I'm going to take the economy one instead. The higher your economy is, the more weight, the more value your pips have. So, yeah. It's close. Any of these are acceptable. Except for this one, because you don't need to build an army if you have the US. I don't think. The game has happened, or the game has changed a lot since I played it. I hear tales of there being alien bases on the moon by the time you get there. Alright, we've taken Finland. Let's set Finland up to not build nuclear weapons. To worship us, and we are going to pick their pockets. I'm sorry, Finland. You don't deserve this, but once we leave, someone else will come in and clean up the mess.
We are taking over.
Okay.
We've got our people in place.
Could probably take a shot at Russia next turn. Yeah, I really dig this slow pace of game too. Like, you can just get up, go do something, deal. Like, I have a family, so deal with some issues, come back, and pick right up where you left off. You're not on a timer. Even when we get into the future and we do space battles, easily change the timing of that, pause things. It's a nice change of pace from other types of video games that are out there. We are going into Russia now, I think.
Ready to go.
It's a new month, right? Is it a new month? Hold on. Not org management. I want to buy orgs. How do I do that? Anything new? There's nothing we can afford. Well, there's that. Okay. Oh, 22 experience, my buddy. Let's get you some points. Persuasion. Yeah. Russia. So what is this now? Our it's hard to see through there. 1.8. Yeah, so each control point is a fraction of a bonus for us. Whereas his persuasion has given us 10. Alright. You know what? We're getting 58 per month of influence. If I spend 4 per week, that's not bad. Even, yeah, you know what? The sooner we get in there, the sooner we get out of there. That's the strategy. Let's do the coin flip.
Establishing our presence.
I'm here.
But do I send no, I don't send everyone to do that. Could public campaign. Let's do one of these. 70's pretty good.
I will try to sway the public.
Tyler,
Standing by.
you keep trying for Latvia, man. Or Estonia? That's even better, right? A whole 1% better. Okay, yeah, let's get control points in neighbors. That'll help us.
Bringing them on board.
Brian, you're kind of doing
orders.
what Tyler does, but a little bit better. Actually, is that better? You're worse here. Are you? Hold on. 85, 84. And he, yeah. What are you doing, man?
We'll bring this nation to our side.
Tyler's better than you. Is that everything? I believe so. I'm not really ready to look at what the world's doing yet. The other factions are doing their things. We can't really interact with them yet. Someone's already taken and defended the UK. And we've detected an alien ship. Surveillance telescopes have detected a new alien fleet transferring to LEO-1. All right. Let's take a look at them. Let's go to space for a second. There it is. Let's go see them. Oh, there's several of them. Ah, that's right. We've learned how to look into the sky. Good job, guys. Orbital shipbuilding. Useful tech to get. Good global tech.
I won't try to explain the science to you. What matters is you see whatever
Yeah, so the one thing I didn't
before they see you.
talk about when we were talking about research last time is, yes, we each contribute a little bit to this, and whoever controls the most research or has contributed the most research controls what you select next. So at some point we do want to get in there and get ourselves a slot, and then eventually get all 3 slots and contribute all the research so that we can steer to where we want to go. Right now we're at the whims of the AI. But this isn't bad. We need to build ships at some point. So yeah, all the early stuff is not bad. That's why I'm not too interested in joining in and winning one of these. The other factor, I believe, is the more you research, the higher chance you have of getting like one of the sub-technologies that are related to this. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Enemy fleet. We just saw them, and here they are. Am I zooming in on him? Is that him? There he is. This little SOB is going to be coming to Earth. Where is Earth? There it is. He's on his way. He'll be here in 40 days. There's not a damn thing we can do to stop him. Failed in Russia. Okay. Well, let's go back to Earth. Let's look at something that
Our supporters
matters to
place.
us. Estonia, for example. Oh, we never... Yeah, no bombs. I really should just save this template. But I'm going to be stubborn and do this every time, probably. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, Estonia is also a set it and forget it. So, some unity. I should just do one of these and copy it over. No funding. Spoils. And I don't care about anything else. Just unity and spoils. 50-50. Sounds great. Actually... and just for the heck of it, I want to spoil it. I want to spoil the heck out of Estonia. What else did we do? We're still in the middle of a turn. I often do that also.
Significant support.
I set up something, I look at the map, I try and assign missions for my counselors, and they can't go anywhere because, guess what? They're already assigned. We got Latvia. Good job, buddy.
We've gained significant support.
Oh yeah, I saw that already. Oh wait, yeah. That's Estonia. Latvia. Now we gotta fix this. Okay, let me see something here. Can I... save... Oh, you took me to this. I can't set what I have now as custom? Alright. Set and forget. This is our priority. We care not about these things. Again, unity is good. Okay, and I set it and forget it. A place that I'm going to eventually keep. Yes, I do want to keep funding on. Spoils off. Well, on and then off. Once we abandon it, we turn it off. Honestly, I do want these if I am getting countries that I like and will be keeping. Like Canada, like Mexico. Save the Army and Navy for the big boys. And we don't have access to those yet, so... But when we do... I've never built an Exofighter before, so this will be interesting when this time comes. That is my set it, forget it. Good enough. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna get a large nation. Russia's a large nation. The largest, in fact. Oh, nice. That's why you said that. I was like, I thought that was telling me to gain a control point. It said, yes, you've successfully done it. Yeah, first try. Nice. So, Russia. Russia. Except, I don't care about your economy, your welfare. So, we're still turning things off. We're still adjusting as we go. But I'll end up using this a lot more often in the future, so better to build it now than later. Oh, that stays on. Yeah, that's all we need. Hey, good job, though, guys. Nice teamwork. Getting all of these corrupt nations under our thumb. New orgs. Okay, that is actually interesting. Let's look at that first, because that'll tell us how much budget we have to spend on missions. We can afford Palo Verde and Zenobia. This gives public campaign. That is useful. That could give Tyler something to do. Can I get both? I cannot get both. Engineering projects give us more... Well, gives us one more research slot. But then every single one of these is another 5% boost to our research. Which is not much, but it adds up. Yeah, buddy, let's give you this. Tyler, the temp. You got it. And this time, it's not a mistake giving it to you. Because it actually adds another option for him to have in the mission phase. There you go. Alright. Confirming assignments. Let's start with Tyler. We just got you up and going. All of Estonia. All of Latvia. This was not on my bingo card, by the way. I know we can. I can't get Palo Verde. I got no money.
Where do you need me?
I need you in Russia. I can't tell you why. But in 97 days, I really want Kazakhstan to leave the Union. And if I don't control Russia, Russia's going to say no. So,
Standing by.
you know what the gig is. You're going to try and control Russia. 30% with no influence. See, it's getting a lot better. Let's pump a few points in here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get lucky again.
Establishing control.
And you are a 10.
I'm here.
Tyler,
Acknowledge.
my man. Oh, you're only a 6.
At your service.
You're an 8. You can get Russia too, maybe? No? You were doing public campaigning there and you failed. That's why you're in Russia. Okay. Let's see. Any other borders I really want to pick or get from you? Could get into Norway. I mean, there's no reason... Say there's no reason not to, but there's no reason to. Except to keep it out of the Protectorate's hand. Okay. Canada. Now's the time. They don't care much about us, so maybe I'll have you public campaign here. Our resources are very, very slim at the moment, so...
I will tell our story.
The higher the percentages we can get without spending resources, the better at this moment. Can you also public campaign in Canada? 66? That's not bad. Mexico's 38. No. Russia's 75. Yeah, let's do that. Let's spread propaganda in Russia.
We must persuade the
And Brian,
What's the op?
the wild card in the group. What are you doing, man? You're not controlling Russia, I'll tell you that. Maybe you'll go into Norway. Maybe you'll take a... No, you're not taking a Hail Mary at Canada. How's Israel? Israel is packed. No longer a player in the game. How about Taiwan? Low percent chance. Russia. Ugh, what do you do? What do you even do? Alright. Let's grab that Norwegian point. Try to.
Putting our people in place.
We believe we can
All right,
join
the
them
Academy.
as brothers and sisters. If we only convince them we are worthy.
So they are the Star Trek faction. They want peace amongst aliens and humans. Their peace comes at the end of a sword, though. They're good. They're good guys, but they're a little naive. But they get there at the end. I don't mind being friendly with the Academy. Every time you repeat this project, it does increase. So we're not repeating it. We're going to get alien signatures and move on with detecting the horrible creatures that are plaguing our world. Let's move on.
We're winning their hearts.
Very rectangular head, though, on this Brian guy. Very rectangular. 3% in Canada. It's a little bit. It's not much, but I'll take it.
Our
Success means
cause is
experience
not
points.
justified to them.
You can't. I'm shaking my head. Shaking my head at Tyler.
We still lack support.
Okay. I mean, that's... I'm not upset at you. I'm upset at the situation. And you aborted this because someone else took it. Okay. So your turn was completely wasted. Well, sugar, what do you do next? Ooh, hostile takeover. 4% chance. Not gonna touch that yet. I've noticed now that orgs have a hostile takeover defense. So I'm not sure. I guess certain ones are harder to acquire than others when you're stealing them, which I think is interesting. I do want this. It's not a good organization, but it costs us almost nothing, and it gets that second research slot unlocked, which is nice. Doesn't matter who have it, so that gets dumped onto somebody. Usually my politicians end up being like my dump org guy, because they tend to have more administration than others. And yeah, you do have 7. You get it. Now we can go into research. And we have a second slot here. We can do more projects at once. And even decide how we want to divvy it up between our 2 things. Audience research is not it. I don't think I care about commercial research. I might do ops once. What do we have for this? 20? Yeah, we're going to do this once. So let's do that now. And the split is fine. I guess no. We'll get alien. We want to get this done sooner. Let us assign. All right, who's our Russian superstar here? I know that's not what you want to be called, but that's what we're calling you back home in the office. Russian superstar, Paraket. I don't want to spend that much, because there are still orgs I want to get. And let's see if we can get Tyler out of the pool. Who do we have available to hire? I can't click that. Recruiting. No new people. Okay, I guess we have to wait. Oh, it's still March. So probably in April that'll switch over. Alright, you hear that, Tyler? You have until April. Spread that good propaganda until
Making
then.
our case.
Ready to go.
Kun Wen. My man. Excuse me. The Academy. Oh, I wanted to be friends with you. I really did. I knew I should have gone for that. Well, it doesn't matter. We're here now. We've got stuff to spend. We got to get a foothold in here, because if they get the next 2, we cannot get this last slot. You can only get the executive slot if you already have a stake in the country. Which is why we got kicked out of Sweden. Was it Sweden? Norway. Because we went for a control point, they blocked it, they took this, and we can't take the executive because we don't have another control point in there. So that's why Brian was useless last time. We can't let that happen in Canada, because it is crucial for us to get into the US. Also, I mean, Canada's a nice place. I like Canada.
We'll be running this place in no time.
Ready for my mission.
Oh. Oh, we had to just get lucky. I did want to save my influence to buy organizations. Do you want to go one more? No, I don't think so.
Bringing them to our side.
Brian.
Ready.
Ready for what, though? So I'm only trying to get footholds. There is none for here. I mean, you could take Guatemala to try and get, or Belize to try and get into Mexico, but Mexico's not that hard to get into. Also, could coup it. I don't usually. But just to get some experience points, Brian, let's get Belize. Why not? It's a very, very... I was going to say corrupt nation, but I honestly don't know much about Belize.
Taking control.
Anyway, we're going to take it. Just for the experience. Just for fun.
The dreamer in me wants to believe it would bring a golden age of advancement and prosperity for all mankind. But I'm a realist. I know better. Any race advanced enough to find us would be advanced enough to end us, likely without even regarding us. Commander Fiona Ayawade, NATO Symposium on First Contact.
Yeah. Yeah, they want to end us. We know we're not alone. What are you choosing next? Advanced chemical rocketry? That's fine. We need rockets. That has a research attached to it for quicker construction time in HABs or something. We like it. Allows faction to detect alien abductions on Earth. Is what's next.
Commander, we appear to have an alien on the loose.
Well, I know we have an alien on the loose. I saw him. He crashed out in Africa. Mali, I think? Does this research now mean we can investigate them? Or is that the next one? We should investigate immediately. Okay. Surveil missions. Okay, now we can actually do something with some useless people, like Tyler. We can surveil regions and find tracks of the alien. Alien origin is our next main objective. We will get there. Salvage alien technology, again, in time. Military science lab. We do want that. Just not right now. These are... I thought I started you. These are components for orbitals, which we can't build yet. How much cash? $100? That's... I mean, why not? Let's 50-50 into our different researches here. Until we get something better to do. Which will probably happen soon. Additional counselor. Excellent. And we have enough to get someone. So Tyler, you're not getting replaced. When I said we'll get something soon, we got something now. So let's get this commercial research out of here. Clandestine cells. That's priority number 1. October 12th it'll be ready. I don't know, Tyler. You might not be here in October. But that'll also come down as we get bigger nations with more research. We should have that done before October. But just having more counselors sooner gives you more actions that you can take. So you can get ahead of your adversaries quicker that way. Like, whew, buddy. You're really not going to make it till October. Xenology lab, again, orbital thing for our Alien research. Will set it as favorite,
got
but
our
won't be
people in
building it
place.
right now, or researching it now. Belize. You have... Good job. You took Belize. I'm very proud of you. I really should have made another set and forget. A set and super forget. Because Belize does not need a space program. That much is true. Okay. I also noticed smaller countries have a shorter consolidation time, which makes sense. So that's a nice little change.
Our supporters are in place.
2 in Russia. Good job. I believe we'll revisit that next turn.
Our supporters are in place.
Oh, Canada also looks like this. Alright. We got a point in Canada. Because we are racing an adversary here. Oh, good thing we did, because they're already... Oh, God, we have to crack and purge these control points sooner rather than later. We're making share... I don't know. Canada's kind of a place you'd share, right? I wonder who they have coming in here to get it, because they got their action first, and then us. So I think their counselor has a higher persuasion score. I think that's how it works when multiple counselors are going to the same
Your
place.
orders?
So
By for orders.
probably want to send our best guy,
Where do you need me?
who will still probably be outclassed, to try and get Canada. Because otherwise we're going to get bounced out of there. I want policy control in this country. So, how much can we spend? 89? 8 to get to 74. 16 for 80. What do we think? We'll go 80. It's important to us.
We'll bring this
I just hope he
nation
gets
to
there
our
in
side.
time.
Ready to go.
Okay, you can... I think just start getting into Mexico? No? Russia? Probably not, but... I can spend some for a coin flip? Yeah, we'll spend a little bit.
Bringing them to our side.
Ready for orders.
Tyler, I know you can do it. I know you can give us some support in Russia.
Telling our story.
And Brian,
What's the up?
you are coming to Guatemala. Who knew that this is how I was going to be starting this game? Yeah, let's get Guatemala. Is there anything else you can do? Because that is really useless for me. What's your investigating skill? 4? That's not great. I was going to say I can start taking it to our adversaries here, but nope. Alright. Do what you were put on this earth for. Taking Guatemala. Could take El Salvador to make Guatemala easier. I'm not doing that. I will spend a couple points.
We'll be running this place in no time.
We control Russians' military. Would love to disband them once we control the country. Any day now. Quarters. I've never built quarters before. I don't think I ever will. We'll see. As living space makes it an atrocity to destroy your hab. I'm not sure what it really does anymore. I'll see when we get it. 8%. Okay, buddy. 8's good. We're getting cracked down in Canada. Excuse me? The servants? What did we do to you in Canada?
We failed to take control.
And we failed. Oh no. We rolled a 90 on an 80. That's XCOM, baby.
Our presence is growing.
We got Guatemala. Hopefully the Academy doesn't take
Establish
this.
control.
Alright. You missed Russia. Don't take this. Now I risk
At your service.
losing this control point, because when it's cracked down, it is very easy for anyone to take it. And then we would not have a chance to get a foothold in here. So yeah, 16 more points. It's worth it.
Putting our people in place.
Please do it.
At your service.
How many more? We need 2 more Russian control points? Yes, 2 more Russian points. And should probably just start fixing some of this as we go. Not a great
Taking control.
percentage there.
Ready for my mission.
Whoops.
Standing by for
Maybe
orders.
you can public campaign in... that's worse than Russia. But it's more useful. I mean, I could also just have maybe take the US without Canada. Since I've done all this other nonsense. Okay, keep to the plan. Keep to the silly plan
Work in the public.
that I didn't have on my
Acknowledged.
my plan. Which, let's bring that up again real quick. I haven't changed this since the last time. Are we still on track? We're acquiring Kazakhstan. Completed. Canada. Questionable. Mexico. It's going to happen. We didn't do much of this because we decided to throw Russia into the mix. Tyler threw a wrench into our counselor plan, but that's fine. We still have to get our first alien hunt going. Okay, so we're still on track. Just, we've decided to take Russia, some Eastern European nations, and parts of Central America for reasons. But that's fine. Brian. You've got Belize. You've got Guatemala. There's one more here. I believe in you. So much. I'm going to give you a point. You know what? You deserve it.
Establishing control.
Do we have any level ups? We do not. We have an org we can get, though. Did I see a second one flash up? No. Alright, so Ladium products will cost us 210 bucks. And we get 44 per month. So it pays for itself in about 5 months. And then it's just pure profit from then. And a little tiny bit of economy that we'll never see. I say we buy it. Paying for itself is pretty good. It's not. It's definitely one we're going to dump later in the game. But for right now it's good. Who is going to carry this dead weight? Where's my politician? That's your job usually. Welcome to the board of Ladium Products as you funnel their money into our shadow government cause. A government, or a shadow government rather, that could build and launch nukes. So yeah, we're pretty formidable.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Okay. We're getting the Russians on our side.
Our presence is growing.
Completed gain executive in a large nation. Oh, we got the Canada one, I guess.
Remember, Commander, we have enemies out there, and not just extraterrestrial ones.
Yeah. Humans. Humans are bad. Yeah, we got Canada. So
Prepping for next mission.
we got half of this. Let's set our self up to not make bombs. This is a set it and forget it, but a real set it and forget it. Oh, government should probably be clicked on a little bit too. What are you guys doing here? All economy, and we agree on getting to space. That's good at least. Spoils is too much. I don't want to spoil Canada that much. This little note here tells you if it's too low, you have a higher chance of the elites not being satisfied and giving into outside coups. Sometimes comes up. I'm not worried about it. I'm just wondering how much I want to spoil Canada. How much money I want. Because also, these 2 control points, so half the money that we extract from the nation will in fact go to not us. Actually, 3/4 of it, because we don't get the crackdown stuff either. Let's leave it at that. And I don't know why I would ever want to oppress a nation. That does not seem good. Maybe if you're role-playing the servants or the protectorate. Alright. That's okay. 133 days, 35 days. We'll have control. And hopefully by then we'll have these 2 control points. How long do these last? Until September. It's April now. Okay. Because once these defenses drop, we're probably going to want to come in and take those from our friendly neighbors.
We're taking over.
We are taking over all of the countries that
Significant support.
are of no use to us in building our empire. 3rd for Russia, that's good. And then we lost a control point to the left. Wait, which country? Canada? Oh, you cracked it down and then you took it. That's nice. Because now we can just take it right back. And by that I mean we probably actually have to get a real spy to do that work because
Wrapping up here.
our biggest espionage fellow is our politician.
Wrapping up here.
Yeah.
Cleaning
We need someone that
things
can purge control points. That is our priority. And, oh, it's a new month. I have to check for
Next mission.
our new pool of recruits. Assuming there is a new pool of recruits. I think there is. Guatemala's at risk of an internal coup. I'm sorry, I don't care. Let's see who is available. New people. Okay. Commando. I do want a high command fellow, of which he's not really. But let's look at the stats, because if I find someone that's a striver, they get a free pass, pretty much. So now I'm only really looking at the traits. I'll come back and I'll look at the stats later. Just seeing if anything spicy jumps out at me. Man, this guy, he has seen some shit. Operative. High espionage. Spy. Oh, actual spy. The guy that's seen some shit. He's got the best profession here. All right, let's see what you've seen. You're undercover, that's good. You're aware, that's good. You're an addict. That's fine. We just pay you some money. But also your security is bad. Okay. So, and you're insecure. Every time you roll a critical failure, your loyalty goes down. Okay? Every time a hab is destroyed that we own, your loyalty goes down. +2 and being detected cancels out the -2 from this one. That's -1. Okay? Enemy of which state? Suriname. Oh, sorry, New Zealand. You're an enemy of the New... How do you become an enemy of New Zealand? What did you do? You're furtive. Plus espionage. We love it. You cannot inspire. I don't love that, but that's fine. Minus persuasion, minus admin. Okay. Streetwise. You know what? He might be the guy. What's this hacker guy have? Ethical. Oh, I hate ethical. Every time a counselor's faction commits an atrocity, -1 loyalty. Try not to commit atrocities, but sometimes things happen. Sometimes things get messy and people get upset. Definitely don't want a professor, commando, fixer. Okay. We're in it in the spy. Actually, let me compare you to this guy. Operative and spy, they're very similar. Actually, are they... What can you do that you can't do? Crackdown, investigate. Crackdown, investigate, and detain. In espionage, you guys can both assassinate people? Yeah, you're the same pretty much. You have more command options. Assault alien assets. Do you do that? You do not do that. Alright, it's worth looking at him. Let's take a look at this fellow. Plus the security. I like it. Insecure. It's whatever. Same guy has the same thing. You get some money. Doesn't matter too much. Doesn't matter too much. Your government, which is nice for getting some orgs. You're a hard target, which is, I guess, nice for not getting killed. Again, with crew. You have better traits. And it's not really close. You're older, though. And your espionage starts off lower, which is fine. I think we're going to take... Yeah, I'm sorry. I love spies in this game, but... You've seen too much shit. Also, you pissed off New Zealand. We're going to go with Genative. Welcome aboard. I can't recruit you because I have too many people. And it's not October yet. You know what that means?
Where to?
You know where to. The unemployment line. All right. How do I fire you? I'm sorry I'm asking you this. There you are. Dismiss. Confirm we're dismissing him. And retain the orgs, yes. We're keeping your companies. You're gone. And we're bringing in our friend... Genative. Yes. Now that's a squad. Not quite diverse, gentlemen. I gotta say. We could use a seminar or something in our organization. So now we control the Russian military that's attacking Ukraine. Let's go home. Let's stop doing that. No time to chat. Where do you need me? Where do I need you? You can do a lot of things. Yeah, you're good. I like you. You're nice. You can also coup for us? Oh, wonderful. Let's look at orgs first, because I kept the ones from Tyler. So I have public campaign and just some income here. This will go to the politician because you just carry orgs for me. That is your job. But you already can public campaign. So let's give this one to someone else that can actually use it. You can campaign. Could give it to you. Give Brian something to do. Yeah, let's do that. There you go. Let's see, we made it to April. I think we did pretty good. I think I'm going to end this video here as well. It's getting late for me tonight. I've got to call it. I hope you're enjoying this very, very slow playthrough of Terra Invicta. I really like this game. It has a special place in my heart, having spent hundreds of hours in it in early access. And now I get to enjoy the full, real experience, and I get to do it with you guys. So please... leave a like, a comment, subscribe if this is the type of video that piques your interest. I'm sure there's more people out there that are like me, that like weird, niche, slow gameplay, just vibes, hanging out. I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you tune in for the next one. I'll see you then. Bye.